Detective Comics presents Batman and Batgirl, issue 407, The Bride of Man-Bat. Rarely has the Batman been stymied by an unsolved mystery, but this one had him hung up until. So that's where he's been. Tonight's gala opening will be presided over by its creator, Professor Kirk Langstrom. Bat exhibit opens at Museum of Natural History today. The next paragraph burns deep in his mind as he races the clock through the night streets of Gotham, followed at midnight by his marriage to his childhood sweetheart, Miss Francine Lee, at the Cathedral of. Langstrom, the deluded genius who secretly turned himself into a man-bat, and Francie, that sweet, devoted girl, marrying him. It can't happen. I mustn't let it. And if anyone sees fit while this marriage should not be consummated, I know why it must not be. This is why. A shocking revelation to the innocents gathered in that hallowed setting, but will it stop the marriage? Impossible. The Batman again. Pandemonium shatters the serenity of the vast cathedral as always the Batman envies me, tries to destroy me. Hold it, Francie. Even if you could follow him, think. Think what you're doing. I have thought very deeply, Batman, and neither you nor anyone in heaven or hell can prevent my marrying him. Nothing you say can convince me that this wedding is anything but insane. Nothing. But really, believe it all ended between Kirk and me that night not so long ago? The defiant bride's words kick off an instant recall in the great detective's memory file to that bewildering night when I didn't intend for him to smash headlong into that descending door, only wanted to prevent his escape, till I could give him the only antidote that may reverse his bestiality. But now, will he die of brain damage no matter what I do? No, I must risk it. At least let him die as a man. Pulse still strong, but what goes on in that sad, numbed brain, Langstrom? Has that delicate human tissue been battered beyond repair? No matter. You shall not remain a creature. Creature, am I? You're not. I'm more man than you, Batman, and more bat. You're not going to steal my bat powers from me. Steal? I was trying to restore to you what you stole from yourself, your human form. And make me a fraud like you? Never. Now Man Bat is more than your equal, Batman. Before, he was fighting desperately to find the antidote. Now, he wants to live half man, half bat. Without the desire to return to normal, what a fearsome menace he could become. The wrong word, the wrong gesture could trigger his twisted animal mind to violence, or even worse. I wouldn't reach first base trying to coax him down. He's a scared, suspicious night creature now, trying to hide in the darkness. But there is someone he trusts, someone who could convince him to take that antidote. Then, as my backup lights activated the overhead door mechanism, mustn't give him time to react or act. The automatic closing accomplished by purpose trapping the man creature inside my bat cave. Speeding back, I found his fiancée where I'd left her, outside the Museum of Natural History. Oh, Batman, did you find Kirk? More than that, Francie. I've got him, but he's in worse danger than before. As we drove, I impressed the need for secrecy about the Batcave. She understood. Then, as I filled her in, he'll listen to you. This may be his last chance to save himself. He's got to. Oh, Batman, I love him so. Even though the Batcave was still sealed when we returned, I sensed something was not as I'd left it. There's a strange stillness now, an empty stillness. Call out to him, Francie. Kirk, Kirk, darling, it's Francie. You're Francie. Answer me. It didn't take long for both to realize. Gone, vanished. Oh, why couldn't he wait? But how did he escape? The Batcave elevator entrance is concealed. What a fool I was. He got out the same way he got in, some unseen crevice in the cave roof. Dawn was streaking the night sky when I drove her home. What else could I do? There were no clues to where he might head. Where will he go now, Batman? What will he do? One thing he won't do is to harm you, Francie. But if he comes out of hiding at all, it will be to contact you. Phone me right away. We must help him. You can reach me at this number. That's where I left it, until I could dream up another way to track him down. What had happened after I left? You think it was ended, finished, between Kirk and me when you drove away? No, Batman, that's when it started. No sooner had I entered my room when I heard it. Scraping sounds, like a child's nails across a blackboard. The window! It was Kirk, or what had been Kirk, wordlessly begging me to let him in. Did he doubt for a minute I would? And then, once inside, facing each other like strangers. Am I too repulsive to look at, Francie? Even for you? And then the tension snapped. I knew where I belonged. Oh, Kirk, you know better than that. I'll always be yours. You'll always be mine. No matter what, no matter how I look. It'll take time, darling, but I know so well the real man inside. Ugh, then the outside does disgust you. But that can be changed back to what you were, if you'll only let me contact the Batman. He has an antidote. I have his number right here. Change back into the man you once knew? Never. What are you doing? I want neither the Batman's blasted antidote nor his meddling help. And now you have no way to contact him. But Kirk, what else can we do? I'll tell you what we can do. It will be the supreme test of your love for me. Anything, dearest. When I left for the museum, I could feel his piercing eyes boring into me, doubting I could go through with it. Later, as I handed Kirk's note to the curator, I'm sorry he's not well, Miss Lee, but certainly you may take whatever he needs from his lab. Oh, thank you, Mr. Wilkins. It won't take long. He was waiting when I returned, like a greedy boy at Christmas. You've got it? Everything, Kirk, darling, but must you masquerade a man when I could become one? Oh no, my sweet, this must be done my way, or I'll know your love is just a pretense. And, as he told me later, the next day all went well. Professor Langstrom, I thought you were ill. My recuperative powers are stronger than I imagined, Wilkins, especially when there's the incentive of completing my nocturnal mammal exhibit in time for the opening. You want that, of course? Yes, of course. Then I must have complete privacy to prepare two masterpieces. Then, alone behind bolted doors, a festive occasion for all nocturnal creatures to celebrate, eh, my furry brothers? Now that I am one of you, I have a deeper insight into your natures, your hungers, your thirsts, your need for a mate. So I prepare for my future as well as yours. There's only one way to ensure that Francie will remain faithful to me. And I did remain faithful, Batman. Now, nothing in heaven or hell can prevent my marrying him. I'm going to bring him back to the altar. Don't be a fool, Francie. Even your love couldn't survive a mockery of marriage like this one. A mockery, is it? Not survive? Good God, no! Our love is everlasting because now we're two of a kind. Man-Bat, dearest, where are you hiding? She really loves that twisted thing, enough to sacrifice her human beauty to become his animal mate. He must have persuaded her to take the same bat gland extract that made him what he is. As the shrieks of the frantic bat bride echo through the dark vastnesses of the great cathedral ceiling, searching for her batmate. It is I, dearest. Nothing can part us now. Yes, my love, nothing. Only dislodged specks of dust floating down alert the stunned crusader. Then the blending of searching shrieks reveals the uniting of the frustrated lovers. They're hunting for a way out, and if they find it, I may never help them. Only one place where there's open windows, the bell tower, must head them off. Reaching his goal in time, the Batman waits silently, checking his only weapon. I've carried this antidote with me ever since Man Bat vanished. An extra large dose, with luck enough to save both of them. Suddenly, as the Bat Hunter is shaken and distracted by the echoing reverberation, I overlooked an attack from below. Go get him, lover. Your meddling in our lives ends now, Batman. And then, as a fierce bride flies up to rejoin her bridegroom, can't even count on Francie's help now. They are two of a kind. If they kill me, they kill their only chance for human survival. Buffeted and battered by his furious opponents, the Batman desperately looks for any means of defense. The antidote, if only I can reach it. Ah, one final agonized effort and got it. Ah, another lightning jab and done. But what have I accomplished except saving myself? And then, before his awe-filled eyes, harrowing minutes later, alone, a bewildered couple cling to each other in a desperate embrace, like lost children. Oh, Kirk, how horrible it all was. Yes, Francie, darling, unbelievably horrible. I was inhuman, doing what I did to you. We did it to each other, Kirk. Our love turned into an evil obsession, and only the Batman understood. Now they have a fighting chance to make it, as all two human lovers. Batgirl. One of our landmarks is missing. The blow-up of a suspected bomb factory launches Batgirl into an explosive circle. When she tracks love child Shelley Sims to the lair of a militant terrorist, put one foot outside that chalk circle, Batgirl, and boom, you're dead. Mal, I can't buy this way of fighting the establishment. We gotta do it non-violent. Bad chance of blowing their power that way, Shelley. There, now the mind floor is activated, with no way for Batgirl to stop us from the Tremor Mansion blast. The Tremor Mansion, one of Gotham's leading historical landmarks. Why is that his target? Got to keep my eyes riveted on where that switch was. It may be my only way out. It may be Mal's twisted revenge on society, but why drag that Shelley into it? If only I can knock that light switch up. It'll deactivate the floor detonator circuit. It's fixed in my memory about 6 feet away, within reach of my cape, which may be light enough not to set off the sensitive floor contacts if I miss. Her muscles bunch in tension as she prepares a blind cast at her tiny, unseen target. The snap cast, a blackout bullseye, but the rocker switch teeters at midpoint, at the halfway mark between life and death, then snaps back down in the death position. My cape was too light. Needs more weight. But what? How can I load it? Mal said put one foot outside. My boot, that would be heavy enough to trip the switch, but I get only one try. Can't pull this boot back without hitting the floor if I miss. A nerve-wracking wind up in utter blackness. A low trajectory cast out above an unseen floor, a black abyss threatening eternal darkness if she fails. A perfect long distance kick, the switch goes up and stays up, and the sudden illumination spotlights a shaken but triumphant Batgirl. While uptown, a sleeping landmark hides a brewing disaster behind its time-worn facade. Okay, Slavin, I brought my bomb squad and package. Now ante up your end. Got it right here, Mal, in this attaché case. 10,000 in small bills, as you demanded. But mind you, I'm not supporting your screwball cause, because this is personal. Yeah, like $1,000,000 personal. You buy this cruddy heap class symbol of your cruddy bunch to put up a high-rise luxury heap, then reap in the big loot. Only the Landmarks Commission double crosses you, won't let you raise it. So I'm useful to you, because my specialty is raising.